I'm Jessie Nelson, and I will be discussing underage drinking, and this is my audience today. Did you know that around 28% of youth between the ages of 15 and 20 are drinking? I found this in an article of Nation's Health. Did you know that top universities also, like Duke and Syracuse, are trying to lower the drinking age to 18? It is my honor today to talk to you about the issue of lowering the drinking age and reasons for lowering it. I've done much research on this topic throughout my college years at the University of Nebraska-Omaha in my health education courses, and I also have personal experience. Underage drinking, stated from the book, Let Drinking Age Stay Put, universities believe it will stop the binge drinking on college campuses. Many college campuses known are dry campuses, which means no alcohol is allowed while on campus. Also, Chris Martino of Stony Brook University stated, I think 21 is too old to expect people to wait. However, the National Highway Traffic Administration estimated that from 1975 to 2003, 22,798 lives have been saved from having a higher drinking age. Again, 22,798 lives. So if you decrease the age to 18 for drinking, those numbers will rise due to drinking and driving under the influence. The average age of the first drink is 14 compared to 17 and a half in 1965. With lowering the drinking age, that number will decrease, so that is one of the consequences to lowering it. Also, many college campuses are having the issue of many people who are underage going to venues off campus due to being able to get into house parties, bars without a fake ID, or with a fake ID, and bars without carded. So these are major issues regarding the consequences of lowering the drinking age. There are also many other consequences. First, is peers trying to fit in with their friends. Many friends drink with underage people, try to fit in to be part of the social group, and many also date older people who are 21 and they are provided alcohol. Binge drinking, with more than 36% of youth reported binge drinking between the ages of 18 and 20 years of age. Also, there are many health issues related to binge drinking and drinking at a young age. First is memory loss of brain cells, which are still developing as people develop into the adolescent years of their college lives. Also is memory loss. Many people issue memory, short and long-term memory loss due to alcohol being related into the bloodstream and going up to the brain stem. Learning is also a very important issue when it comes to the consequences of drinking. Many people are not able to retrieve the information that they have received while in their learning experience, and this is due to over-excessive drinking. Another issue is violent acts and sexual behaviors that come out more when drinking. In U.S. Today, it is said that about 70% of sexual acts are on women or come from house parties with underage drinking. This is not always the case, but many times the case. Also, alcohol consumption can cause people to not think clearly, which leads to having multiple sexual partners and also contracting different diseases through sexual intercourse, which is caused from underage drinking and not clearly thinking of what their actions could lead to. Underage drinking is the #1 cause of accidents. In Nation's Health, it is reported that underage drinking is responsible for around 5,000 deaths, and also is the third leading cause of accidents related to underage drinking. And also, most importantly, is many adults are providing to youth, which means that people who are 21 years of age, are providing to younger adolescents and allowing them to drink at a younger age. This has become an issue in high schools and in colleges that are non-dry campuses. There are many ways to prevent underage drinking. First is the zero tolerance law that is in effect in many of the states, which is if someone is caught with underage drinking, they will receive strict punishment. Another is stronger citations and fines for adults. Many adults are providing alcohol within their home and feel like they should not be penalized because it is in their own home and they are not allowing children to leave. However, if they are caught, they will have many consequences. It won't have an effect on a lot of people unless it hits them in the pocketbook, says Sergeant Pat Ruby, stated in the U.S. Today magazine. This is regarding parents and adults who are giving alcohol to teenagers at a younger age. Also, having billboard signs would be a great way to prevent underage drinking. Having the awareness out that what the consequences are for underage drinking on your physical and mental ability. Most importantly is checking IDs with selling alcohol. Many places have the law of being at least 40 years of age before when checking IDs. If you are above the age of 40, you should not have to show ID. And this is to prevent underage drinking. Another issue is cracking down on house parties. Many house parties are out going on right now, and with cops not knowing about them, which is resulting in higher alcohol consumption by younger adults. In this conclusion, with so many problems with underage drinking, many believe lowering the drinking age will have a positive effect and can prevent underage drinking. There are many consequences regarding underage drinking, such as brain and damage, violent acts, sexual behavioral issues, binge drinking, driving while under the influence, and many more. There are many ways to prevent underage drinking and lowering the drinking age, which is zero tolerance, having strict restrictions on parents and adults who are providing alcohol to minors, as well as restrictions and penalties against people who are underage drinkers while driving. An important thing I found was an article called "Underage Drinking is a Serious Problem," and it stated, alcohol has absolutely no beneficial effects on teenagers, and this should be remembered when I'm trying to lower the drinking age.